And they want to discredit us with their crying about Jesus and every knee will bow and Christ is king and they're the synagogue of Satan and all of these, they're not real Jews and Jesus wasn't a Jew and all these easily disprovable failed talking points that have only empowered Jews and Zionism. And we're not having it. We're not having it anymore. All of this calls for, oh, let's just unite. Let's stop the infighting. Sure, we'll stop talking about pagan gods, and if you guys stop talking about your Jewish gods. Okay? That's the only fair deal. But you can't do it, you won't do it. And if and all these lies like these Christians online are like, oh, we're race-first Christians. If you're race-first, you're not a real Christian. Try to go do your Jesus wasn't Jewish and hating Jews and race-first in any church in the world and see how that works out for you. These Christians online are not even like 0.00001% of all Christians. And trying to do the fake comparison that, oh, there's 2 billion Christians and only like 100 pagans. There's no pagans. Okay, do the real comparison, the real numerical comparison. How many non-Christian Europeans are there compared to super-based, red-pilled, racist, anti-Semitic Christians in the world? That's the real comparison we should be doing here. Enough with this bad faith framing.
The enemies of Christ have no future in this world.
We're obsessed with making God's will the reality, and that's what we'll continue to do at any cost. It's America first. It's Christ as King. There's no room for any other message.
I don't think that...
No room for any other message. Who's being divisive? Who's being divisive now? So we tell the truth about Christianity, that it's Jewish and salvation is from the Jews. You're worshiping the Jewish God. You're spiritual Jews. You want the same thing as the Jews, a Messiah to rule the world from Jerusalem. You want these end times prophecies to destroy the world with the hopes that Jesus is going to return. We tell the truth and provide all the evidence and have all the receipts. And what do? They lie and they cope. And they block, and they blacklist.
Any group of people should be unquestionable, except Jesus Christ.
Nothing should be unquestionable, except the Jewish book. Forget about it. Everything's a conspiracy. Flat Earth, venom in the water, chemtrails, but not the Jewish book, but not the Jewish Messiah. That's the only thing that's unquestionable. And by J-proof, it's going to take over the Federal Reserve, Rothschild Federal Reserve banking system. It's going to save us from...
Message.
I don't think that any group of people should be unquestionable, except Jesus Christ.
The enemies of Christ...
What an idiot. What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Okay, so Nick says here,
have no
listen to this.
this
I'm looking for the video.
world.
We're obsessed with making God's will the reality, and that's what we'll continue to do at any cost. It's America first. It's Christ as King. There's no room for any other message.
You cannot serve two masters. A certain book once said you cannot serve two masters. You can either be America first, you can either be your people, your tribe, your nation, European first, or you can be Jesus first. You can't have both. Where is it? And here's Stu Peters. America first and Jesus first? Can't have two masters, and they're frauds. They're not America first. They're their Jewish Messiah first.
I am America first. I used to say America first, but I'm starting to say America second because it should be God first.
Yeah,
America second, and that's what America first is, right? So,
Jewish God first, the God that came first to the Jews and then the Gentiles. Yes, it's the Jewish God. Paul explicitly says, is he the God of the Jews only? No, he's the God of the Gentiles too. Fuentes admits that Americanism is heresy. He's his anti-Semitism, erase anti-Semitism from humanity, open borders, kissing the feet of black refugees, Pope first. He's Catholicism, Christian first. He's really just his bank account and his ego and his clout first.
In the Catholic Church.
You acknowledge that your point of view is fundamentally anti-American. From the founding fathers, the framers, the law.
100%. Americanism is a heresy in the Catholic Church. You know that if you do anything.
Americanism is a heresy in the Catholic Church. So can we drop the America first shtick, Nick? You're Jewish God and Jewish Messiah first. And no copes about, well, he's not Jewish, he's God. Cut the bullshit. Who's the idiot now, you little twerp? You little cowardly, lying twerp. Oh, the guy that also said that the guy that told us Laura Loomer was America first. Because he wanted to get some of her clout.
Called me a hypocrite for this. I went out and supported her, and I was there on her friend of mine. Darren Beatty runs Revolver, Jewish, Laura Loomer. Great personal expense. People call me a hypocrite for this. I went out and supported her, and I was there on her election night party. Mm-hmm. She's a hardcore Jewish Zionist. Now, I happen to believe that she's America first. We disagree on that issue.
Oh, you think Laura Loomer's America first? Do I have any more America first clips? I think that about sums it up. All right. We got more. Oh, Adam, you're anti-white. You're stop dividing whites, Adam. This is the cope to try to silence us for telling the truth. We have a Christian problem, and I'm not going to stop saying that Jesus is fake and Jewish. Your whole, oh, well, they killed Jesus, and we're the new covenant, and we're the true Israel, and blah, blah, blah. That's keeping the Christian Zionists locked into their brainwashing. Okay? Not another word about pagans. Not another word trying to silence us about you're dividing whites. Not another cope about Jesus was white.
Cabbage Bandit sent $25.
Yo, thanks, buddy.
Happy 4th, Adam. Thanks for the streams. I have learned so much from you. Can't wait for the book.
Me neither. Appreciate you, Cabbage Bandits. I'm going to be finishing the book very soon. It's going to only like 2 more chapters are left. You guys want to see some division?
Thing to do.
The Christians. Christianity is what injected this Judeo mind virus and the division within European people.
And they all say, Nick, you're dividing us. Nick, you're subversive. Nick, damn right. We are dividing the pagans right out. If you're a pagan in the year of our Lord, 2018, you're too stupid. You're too heretical to be in the movement. And so I will gladly divide you right out. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how pro-white you are. Out.
No, you got to worship the Jew. You got to believe in the Jews were chosen and bow down to the Jewish Messiah.
We don't need heretics in this movement. We are fighting a spiritual warfare.
We're not in your rabbi Jewish prophecy movements. By the way, you're a part of the Jewish movement. You're upholding Jewish theological supremacy. You're advancing Moshiachism.
Against demons, against Satan. And we don't need these LARPing people with their sacrifices and their tattoos and their...
No sacrifices, no tattoos. So they'll lie about us. They'll straw man and lie about us. We tell the truth about them, and then they cope and lie some more.
Goofy symbology. We don't need them.
Goofy symbology. Okay. We don't need your goofy Jewish Messiah.
Don't need you.
Can you ask him if he thinks that Christians wiping out the original pagan religions of various countries by exterminating the pagans is a moral thing to do?
Yes, absolutely.
Spoken like a true rabbi. Yes. The rabbis celebrate that Jesus conquered paganism and judaized the nations to worship the God of Israel. Rabbis all over the internet for thousands of years saying Christianity and Islam helped bring morals to the world. We're the light to the nations. We taught the evil barbarian pagans morals and conquered their traditions and their gods and their cultures and made them Jewish and made them believe in Jewish fairy tales. And the Christians celebrate this. And then the Jews laugh at you. Do I have more here? I thought I did. Look, there's one more. Two more, maybe. He says, where is this? Nick thinks he replaces the Jews. I had one here. I'll just play it here. He says that Muslims, all these Christians that are like, you're dividing whites, you're divisive. Here he says, he's more worried about pagans than mass immigration.
They are evildoers. They are people that worship false gods. They are people that practice magic or rituals or whatever. And more than anything, those people need to be, when we take power, they need to be given the death penalty. Straight up. And I'm far more concerned about that than I am about even non-white people or mass migration.
See?
These people that are communing with demons and engaging in this sort of witchcraft and stuff, and these people that are suppressing the name Christ and suppressing Christianity, they must be absolutely annihilated when we take power.
All right, guys. Where's the division coming from? Oh, you suppress the name of Christ. You convene with demons. You have your ancestral pagan gods. Death penalty for you. Worship the Jew or you will be the death penalty. Stop being divisive. We need to unite. And then they say, God is supposed to destroy us. Americanism is a heresy. We're not America first. We're Yahweh first. Now, here he is saying that Muslims are better allies than me and Richard Spencer because we don't believe in Jesus and Muslims do.
Spick on a Bean sent $35. Hey Nick. Question, do you think it's okay to donate to pro-white activists even if they are pagan? I know we don't believe in the same God, but we have a similar agenda, and that's to make Europe and other white nations majority white again. Thoughts?
Fuck pagans. No, I don't think so, because look.
Fuck Christians. Fuck spiritual Jews. On Killstream in around 2017, he said, I don't care about white people, I care about salvation. Yeah, I saw Corey Mailer, a clip of Corey Mailer say that he would not be happy about an all-white nation that was pagan because they're going to go to hell. These people are frauds and spiritual Jews.
That's to make Europe and other white nations majority white again. Thoughts?
Fuck pagans. No, I don't think so, because look, you know, I'm not a racialist.
You think this this little 100-pound 26-year-old virgin would ever talk like this in real life to somebody's face? I don't think so. It's internet tough guys.
If that doesn't offend you, then you're not a real Christian. Well, I know they worship demons. I know they reject God, but
worship demons, huh? Only the Jewish God, the real God. All of your European deities, they're all demons. Who told you that, Nick? Where'd you get that idea? Saul the Pharisee told you? And then they claim we believe rabbis? And again, to be clear, I'm agnostic and non-religious. I don't believe in Thor, but if we're going to believe in any myths, let's make sure that they're not Jewish, that they weren't given to us by Jews to conquer us.
$49 on Rumble. Nick is a male masquerading as a man. I don't know how young men can even watch this Jew-worshipping race traitor.
Because they're brainwashed sheep Christians and a bunch of non-whites too.
You know, they're still cool.
I mean, look, I know that not everybody's a Christian, but they need to just shut up about it, because not only is it not right, but it's also not even pragmatic. So, no, I don't support that at all.
No, crying about Jews killing Jesus and calling yourself the true Jews, that's pragmatic. Yeah, them using you as the villain to pass hate speech laws and to justify anti-Semitism laws because you want to call Jews God killers. That's pragmatic. Shilling for the Pope. That's the answer. That's going to save the West. He's only will excommunicate you for being anti-Semitic and racial. That's pragmatic. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to overtake the Pope.
I think that, we can have, maybe you can have allies that are pagans, just like you can have allies that are Muslims, but a lot of the pagans hate Christianity. That's the difference. Muslims don't hate Christianity. A lot of the pagans hate Christians. Like Richard Spencer, I think he's a smart guy. And I think he's interesting and he's funny, and I think we have good conversations, but he hates Jesus. He said that. He said, I hate Jesus. And I was like, okay, well, fuck that. So
we all see who's putting their Jewish Messiah above their own people. Is that clear? Christians. And it doesn't even matter that I do this. I've covered this issue before, and the retarded Christians will still be in my replies trying to shut me up, saying I'm being anti-white and divisive. Stop telling the truth about our Jewish Messiah and the reality of Christianity today.
And that Adam Green, same thing. Adam Green, he hates Christians, and he opposes Christians more than he opposes Jewish power.
Wrong. You are an arm of Jewish power. You are spiritual Jews advancing messianic apocalyptic Judaism. You give the Jews their power. You enable them. You validate their covenant. You worship their God and want everybody else to worship the Jewish Messiah.
The Ghost of Eldon sent $5 on
Thank
Rumble.
you.
All the anti-Semitic Christian are feeling the birth pains of the Goy Shiach after all our dubs on Twitter currently.
Yeah, you guys sensing the desperation on Twitter and the coping and the seething and the insecurity? They're shook.
And that Adam Green, same thing. Adam Green, he hates Christians, and he opposes Christians more than he opposes...
You sit on a throne of lies. You sit on a throne of lies.
Yeah, I only do in every show exposing rabbis and exposing their Moshiach agenda and exposing their scriptures. You won't even expose the Torah. You're not opposing rabbis anywhere near I have. Are you doing compilations of rabbis? Are you exposing rabbis on your show? Are you condemning and opposing the Torah, the root of all of Jewish identity in the Talmud and Kabbalah? No. Oh, you think it's the word of God? Yeah, who really believes the rabbis? Who's really exposing Judaism? You are a branch of Judaism. He sits on a dildo of lies.
Mama raised me to be a Christian believer, but mama also raised me a seeker. She never held back the good, bad, and ugly from me. I heard it all, so I started wondering. After a long time of fighting myself, I saw a post and it said exactly what I had felt. It said Christianity was a Jewish deception by Adam Green, man, a Twitter suggestion. So I watched this debate with Duvid. Leaving Christianity, I finally could do it. Then I lost a lot of friends, middle fingers on the hands of the ones who want to remain clueless. I feel like Adam Green sometimes. I need for y'all to see my side. And one group says I'm anti-Semitic, another says that I'm a Jew. And the truth is I am neither, I'm just trying to reach you. I feel like Adam Green sometimes. I know what it's like to be seen as the devil, when in reality you're trying to help them. They say I need saved from revelations, but revelations, they're in need of the saving. There's already been a few, started with the fall of Rome. It's not God, it's evil people that's destroying these homes. Human-made prophecies trying to start the end times. See a foreign land is wholly brainwashed to resent mine. Books our ancestors wanted passed on to their people got replaced with ones that say our ancestors were evil and worshiping demons and knew not what they did. Should we trust our books or the ones that paint us feeling this? You fall for the latter and say we should be tolerant, when your faith commands you kill me for this idol worship. I feel like Adam Green sometimes. I need for y'all to see my side. And one group says I'm anti-Semitic, another says that I'm a Jew. And the truth is I am neither, I'm just trying to reach you. I feel like Adam Green sometimes. And I'm all for not letting faith have us divided, but the spread of your faith was when divisiveness started. I feel like Adam Green sometimes. I need for y'all to see my side. And one group says I'm anti-Semitic, another says that I'm a Jew.